I am Curran Bhatia. This is Ask the Experts. I am joined by the 17-year-old phenom. His name is Xander Zayas. If you haven't heard his name yet, you will. 4-0, 3 knockouts. So, Xander, first of all, how are you doing right now? Of course, we know the global pandemic and everyone is dealing with this. Where are you and how are you dealing with it?
Man, first of all, I want to thank you for having me in your show. Second of all, I'm doing great. I'm with my family in my house. We're trying to stay safe, having that the quarantine and keeping the social distance. Um, I'm just training at home, trying to stay active, trying to stay loose, and doing homework.
And for you, I know you started boxing when you were 5 years old. You're now 17. So you've been in this game for a little bit, but as a professional, you turned pro at the end of last year in 2019. You went 4-0. You fought as recently as the end of February. Obviously people's lives are at stake here with what's going on, and that's important. But for you professionally, are you looking at this and saying, wow, I was just getting going here. My momentum was going 4-0 in the matter of a few months, and now obviously everything's halted.
I mean, yeah, I was a little sad because again, I love to be in the ring. I love to do what I do. That is to box, and I was a little sad, but at the same time, I understood the situation, and I knew it was better for not just the public, but for all of us, and it was the best decision. But I was sad. I was really sad.
And you said that you are staying in shape, right? Training. So let me ask you this. Obviously, what you're doing right now is probably different than what you would do in a regular training camp. I doubt you're sparring and things like that. So, what is your training like right now?
Right now, I'm just trying to keep the cardio up. I'm running every day. Doing my push-ups, my sit-ups, my jumping jacks, jumping the rope. Just doing my shadow boxing. Just trying to stay active and try to be technically sound. So when I get back to the boxing ring, I'm not rusty or anything. I still have the flow and everything is ongoing.
And so let's say, eventually, hopefully things get back to normal sooner than later. When they do, how long do you think it'll take you to be ready to actually get in the ring and fight? You're going to need a proper training camp, right? Like, so how many weeks do you think that'll be?
I'll say 3 to 4 weeks. I should be more than ready to go. Again, I'm staying active at home, staying loose, and once this thing is over, which I hope is really really soon, and they give me a day, I should be ready within 3 to 4 weeks.
And it remains to be seen when boxing will be back. I mean, it remains to be seen when a lot of sports will be back. One sport that is moving ahead in 10 days, there's going to be a UFC event somewhere. It seems rumored to be in California. We're not sure yet. What do you think of that as a fighter? If you were given a date, do you think this is an appropriate time to fight, or would you say, hey, let's wait until everything kind of gets closer to normal?
Yeah, I'll say I'll wait till everything kind of gets like close to normal because right now there's no point on risking your health for a fight. I mean, I know we love the sport of boxing and the sport of combat sports, but at the same time, it's your life in danger. And I believe you got to take everything step by step and not rush anything. I mean, I know I will be able to fight by the end of this year, maybe by the beginning of next year. Whenever it's done, I'll be able to fight and I'll be able to enjoy and do what I love once again. But again, I don't want to rush it. I don't want to, I don't want to. I don't know. I don't like that idea of the UFC having a fight maybe in 10 days in they say in Iceland or something or LA or something. I really, I don't, I can't, like kind of say I would do it because I wouldn't personally.
And for you personally, you have a long way to go. So there's obviously no rush in your career. 17 years old. You were signed by Top Rank when you were 16 years old. So you were the youngest fighter ever to be signed by Top Rank. And Top Rank has been around forever. They've had the best of the best fighters, as we know, Pacquiao, Cotto, on and on and on. What does it mean to you that they went to you and you were the youngest fighter they've ever signed? What does that mean for you?
It was an honor. It was a dream come true. It was something that I always looked up to. Sign with Top Rank. It didn't really, I wasn't looking forward to be the youngest ever. But now that I had the opportunity to be the youngest ever, I was really, really proud of myself and really, really thankful and like just honored to be called the youngest ever and to sign with a great promotional company like Top Rank.
And normally, fighters at your age, they may be training for the Olympics. They may be in the amateurs. So why did you decide to forego those and turn professional at such a young age?
So the AIBA cut the age for the Olympics. Now you have to be 18, I believe, 18 or 19. And I wasn't gonna make it because of the age. I would have to wait for 2024. And the opportunity with Top Rank was there. I think me and my team and I did an excellent choice and went with Top Rank. Started my pro career early, and just I think it was the best decision. But that's why I didn't go to the Olympics because of the cut of the age.
And would you have the opportunity if you wanted to be professional until you're 18 or 19 and then go to the Olympics and then come back to being a professional, or now that you're a professional, that's kind of the way it's going to be moving forward?
Um, yeah, I think now that I'm a professional, I want to stay as a professional, just keeping the in the professional rankings. I think going back to the amateurs is kind of like changing my style again to the amateur style. So I believe I'm gonna stay as a professional fighter throughout, till I retire.
And there have been fighters who have had success turning professional at young ages. Manny Pacquiao became professional at a young age. Canelo Alvarez, I think, was 15 or 16 when he turned pro. And these guys are obviously been legends in our sport. Who do you look up to? I know you're Puerto Rican, so I'm guessing Miguel Cotto, Felix Trinidad are names that inspire you. Who's your role model in this game? Who do you want to be like?
I want to be like Miguel Cotto, Andrew Ward. They both great fighters in and outside the ring. I also look up to Terrence Crawford, great guy. They all show me a lot in the boxing world and outside, just to be a great man and just to be the best that you can be. So I think those are my role models. But my favorite boxer in in the history of boxing for me is Miguel Cotto. That's the one I really grew up watching.
And of course, Miguel Cotto, just such a legend in Puerto Rico, such a legend in our game. Stylistically, you're 4-0 with 3 knockouts, so you have a high knockout percentage as of right now. Also, your fights are right now 4-round fights, so it's harder sometimes to get the knockout because you don't have as many rounds to do it. What is your style? Do you like to go for the knockout? Are you more technical? What's your style, and who are you comparable to in the ring?
Well, I never look for the knockout. I think if the knockout is gonna get there, it's gonna get there either way. I don't go in the ring looking for a knockout. I go in the ring to follow the game plan and get the W. But I'll say my boxing style. I like to move. I like to use my legs. I like to use my boxing style. Punch in my distance. Put combinations together. Put power punches in between those combinations, and use my defense skills to avoid punches.
And at 17 years old, right now, you're fighting at welterweight. Do you hope to stay at that weight? I'm sure you're young, you're still growing, getting bigger. You may, put on more weight as you go along. What's your plan in terms of weight class?
Right now, I'm making 147 really, really easy. It's not a problem making it. For now, I think I'll stay at 147 for the longest that I can. I mean, I'm feeling comfortable at the weight. I'm eating healthy. Me and my team, we're doing a great job. Perfecting Athletes doing a great job with my diet and my cutting weight. Right now I just feel awesome at 147. So I'll stay at 147 for the longest I can.
And in terms of your career, I mean, what are the next steps for you? Because we said you started boxing at age 5. You're pro already at 17. People like Deontay Wilder, for example, he didn't pick up a pair of gloves, to my understanding, until he was 18 or 19. So you have a huge head start, but you also probably don't want to go too fast too soon. So what are you looking at in terms of title opportunities, title eliminators? What's your timeline looking like?
Um, I don't want to rush anything again. I want to take everything step by step. Whenever top rank call us and give us a day, we'll be ready to fight. I don't want to call a fight, or I don't want to call a day that I will be a world champion. I know that I'm training hard. My team is doing a great job with me. Top Rank is doing a great job with me, and I just got to stay focused. And whenever the opportunity is there, I know we'll be able to take it, and we'll be ready to show up to the fight.
And who are you currently training with? Who's in the stable? I know that you're down in Florida. Who are kind of in the gym with you? Who are you learning from right now?
Well, my two coaches, my coach Javier Centeno, my dad is also one of my coaches, Orlando Garcia. I got my Cotman, Mike Basil, in the gym training with me, training partners. I got George Cambosos that is fighting for a title eliminator at 135. I got Amira Mom. I got Chris Van Heerden, Emmanuel Tego. I got a lot of great guys with a lot of great talent and that are in that position of a world title soon. And I'm just grateful to be next to them, see, learn from them, and just put the hard work every single day we walk in the office.
And those are definitely names that we've heard of in boxing. So it sounds like you have a good team around you. When you look at the welterweight division right now, there's so many names. There's Crawford, Spence, Pacquiao still in the mix at 41 years old, Keith Thurman, Sean Porter. I mean, it goes on and on. Right now, who do you think is at the top of the division in welterweight?
I'll say Bud Crawford, Terrence Crawford. I think he's at the top. I mean, he's a top dog. He's doing a great job. Great fighter. Just his style is unbelievable, and I don't think nobody right now will be able to beat him for a world title in a fight.
And by the time that you are maybe ready for those challenges, those guys, we don't even know if they'll still be fighting because Crawford, Spence, Thurman, kind of near the mid 20s, 30s. Pacquiao's 41 years old. Who right now, in terms of a name, is someone that you want, before they retire, where you say in the next few years, I hope to get this shot against this guy? Who would that be?
I wouldn't. I don't have a name. I mean, whoever they put in front of me, I know I will be ready to fight. I mean, when the opportunity is there, when the opportunity presents itself, I know I will be more than ready. And I'm just looking forward to do what I love, enjoying the ring, and get every victory as I can. Just I know I'll be ready. I don't want to call out names because I mean, again, I don't know who's going to be at the top by the time I'll get there or by the time I'm in that mix. But yeah, I know I will be ready, and I know my team and I will put the work in to go into the fight and look as best as we can.
And so just to close it out, obviously everyone's going through a tough time right now. Everyone wants to see boxing back. What do you want to say to your fans, your supporters, everyone from Puerto Rico, your team? What would be your final message to the fans?
For all the fans, I just wanna wish you the best. Stay healthy, stay at home, stay with your family, spend time with them. Boxing, and not just boxing, but every sport will be back soon. Just stay at home, stay safe, and please just spend time with the family.
Xander Zayas, I want to thank you so much for the time. I'm going to wish you best of luck in your career, undefeated prospect. I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of you. I hope that we can continue the conversation as your career grows. We can stay in touch and keep people updated on all the progress you're making because it looks like a bright road ahead. So thank you so much for the time.
Thank you for everything. Hope we can do it again soon, and I'm just grateful for you to have me in your show. Thank you, man.